Alright, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today we get to mess around with some sheet metal. I hate sheet metal, not really looking forward to it, but I am looking forward to how good it turns out. So yeah, and bear with me. I never turned my camera sideways, but another guy that I kind of messaged a little bit told me, hey dude, turn your camera sideways. So now I find myself staring at the screen instead of the camera. So it's fucking with me. But yeah, let's go ahead and I'll show you what we got going on here. Alright, so don't mind the garage. It's a complete, total disaster, like always, I know. So we're going to, I decided that I am going to just get some aftermarket headlights that have a turn signal and daytime running light built into them, but I still want to like make a plate for right there to cover that, just so you don't see all the wiring down in there or as much. Not that it really matters. And then wherever it went, right here, I'm going to mount a marker in on the side of the car so that no cop can say anything. You know, oh yeah, well I pulled you over because I couldn't tell from the side that you was turning. Yeah, no, I ain't dealing with that. So I'm thinking something like that, or I don't know if that would. I don't know. I'm gonna play around with this a little bit. I mean, even if I gotta drill my own hole, that's cool. Keep in mind this side here, both sides are bent a little bit from a previous accident that this car was in. So let me go ahead and play with that, and then yeah, we can at least wire this in, and then I am going to order the headlight setup, and that'll be in another video. But yeah, plate this off and figure this out. Let's go. All right, boys, so for some reason I couldn't get these 2-wire lights to do both functions, and I just slapped some wire together to see if I liked this, which I'll show you here in a sec. That one came undone, but I just wired it in, left the black wire like you're supposed to, and it works for both functions. So maybe I will save myself some money on some headlights for now. And yeah, let me go ahead and fix that real quick. Well, fix, and then I'll show you. But this is that spot that, I don't know, I never thought about it before, because putting it kind of down here, I don't know, kind of looked a little tacky. It kind of reminds me of some Jetta shit, because I think Jetta's, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Jetta's got a side marker up farther on their fender. I don't know, I'm pretty sure they do. Yeah, I don't know, it just fits in there nice, and it doesn't stick out a whole lot. So it's like, I don't know, it's just real, I didn't want it to stick out. I kind of wanted it just nonchalantly sitting there, and then when you need it, it still functions as it should. So I kind of like that, a lot better than down there. All right, so now, when you turn that on, we got running, and we got a running light. And we got a turn light. I don't really care that it blinks fast. I know I can put a thing in there and it'll slow it down. I got the same shit going on back here. But I am gonna add a small side red blinker on the cage. Once it's caged, I'll weld a little tab on the down bar and put a little itty bitty round one there. Yeah, super happy with that. I don't know, it's just real, hopefully that wire didn't come undone, but it's just real, it's almost not noticeable. Get back, Luna. I don't know, it's, I like that a lot, actually. So, yeah, it's, I might have to make a run to Menards. Alright, so, just ran out to good old Menards, picked up 2 more of these lights. And then got some loom because I'm out. 5-pack of lighters. You know, gotta always have lighters laying around, and then some extra butt connectors because I wasn't sure if I had any. But yeah. All right, so I don't know if I mentioned this or not. Because I was able to figure that out because before I'd only have one function or the other out of that light. Somehow it's working correctly now, so I'm gonna go ahead and save myself some money. Again, I don't know if I mentioned this already. I'm gonna go ahead and save myself some money on the headlight situation for now, and then maybe in the future we can upgrade. So we're gonna go ahead and kind of figure this out, how we're mounting it. I mean, obviously I'm just gonna self-tapper that in there, but I'm gonna go ahead and loom all that up, get that all tidied up, and then shorten some of this, route it to where it can't get caught in this headlight situation here, get rid of some of this that I don't need, and just tidy all that up. But I think first we might want to go ahead and, well, I guess I can mount that light there. That ain't gonna hurt nothing. We can go ahead and make a bezel. So I don't have a tripod, so I'll probably just do a little snappy and there'll be a bezel there. That, or I'll show you kind of what I'm working with setting it up. So let's do it. Alright, so it's the next day here. Super happy with how that turned out. I actually rerouted. My battery died too, so I gotta wait till it charges back up to continue this video, but I think I left the key on. I went ahead and loomed this up. Wired. I hate them little wire fucking deals, but I ended up using those because I can't find my fucking soldering gun, but ran that. I'm gonna run it right down along the stock one here instead of down through where I showed previously. I think I showed that. I can't remember. Just zip tie it all the way down through there. And then, if I remember right, it's the green and red wire that need to be hooked together. And I can't test that to confirm for you guys. That might be building a cart and interested in doing something similar to what I got going on. Once this battery's charged, I'll confirm that for you guys. And yeah, then we can start. Well, I guess I could start making the plates. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
All right.
Now, just before I forget, so we are going to be running this black wire into Christmas wire and white wire into two wires that make Christmas colors. That's the dumbest analogy. I don't even know if that's called an analogy, but yeah, essentially that's what you're going to be doing for this guy there. So, yep. Alright, so similar thing on this side, all loomed up, not wired yet. I got to cut that bulb off of there. Probably somewhere right in there just to start out with. But we're going to go ahead and zip tie this up nice and clean. Just because, I mean, I can't really fuck this up. So, yeah, we'll do that and then move forward with this. I'm excited to get it done, see what it looks like. Been wanting to do this for a very long time, and now's the time to do it or it won't get done at all. Can't do nothing. If you ain't doing nothing, you ain't gonna get nothing done. So, let's go. Also, I need to get a tripod bad so that I can do like time lapses and shit like that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look around online and see what kind of decent ones are out there that'll hold an iPhone, because that's what I'm gonna be recording off of. So, yeah. Alright, so, and then for those of you that are doing the same style deal here, back corner light on the passenger side coming down, I still did black to black, red well, white on the light wire, but whatever, just consider that red. It actually flip-flops, so black on that side goes to the more largely, well, no, it's the same wire, okay. But on this side, there's a little bit more green going on that your red will go to. So yeah, those both function now as they should, running and so like daytime running lights and turn signals. Now we have to run 3 and 3 into 1 and 1 on our lights. So I gotta start making these fucking panels, and I know I've been stagnating on it, but I hate sheet metal shears. I hate that shit, but whatever, we gotta do it. So I'll probably show you guys that process. I gotta keep these clips short because I can't have a long video, so otherwise it won't upload. Let's do it. Alright, so essentially the tool of the trade here is gonna be cardboard. It'll just it's kind of hard here. It's gonna look good. I'm trying to do this with one hand, of course, but the one side is a little bit different, but this is still gonna cover both sides. I might round that out a little bit. I mean, I guess I could, I guess, make it look a little bit more quality, but that's what we'll start with, and then we will trace it on that guy there and cut it. But I might leave it square because that just makes it easier on me. And really, I mean, once the car's all painted, you're still gonna see it. So, you know, it's a death car. It doesn't really matter all that much. But just for reference, that's 4 beer cans in length for this light system here. So, yeah, a lot of people measure shit. I just measure shit with good old bush light there, bud, you know. But, yeah, let's get into it. Alright, so this is what we got here. I'll show you here in a sec once it's screwed up, just for mocking purposes. But I just want to show you guys something if you're new to cutting sheet metal. Sheet metal shears are made in a certain way on purpose. So this piece right here, so whatever straight line you're cutting, you want to be looking straight down on it like I am right here. If you're going long distances, alright? And as you cut through your material, don't let the material get outside of the shears. You want it to ride that shape up towards you. And it sucks because the longer the cut, the pliers or the cutters are only so long. But yeah, you let the excess material ride this, and that'll keep you on that line of that shear. And you'll cut a straight line every time. Now, also, when you get to the tip, don't let the tip cut or you'll get this little divot here. You'll get that every time at the end, and it'll show up on your product cut. So you want to stop. I accidentally pressed a little too hard. You want to stop right before the tip. Or you will get that, and it just kind of fucks with your product. So keep that in mind. Alright, so I got the bezel screwed in there. Got the light screwed in. Then when I drilled the pilot hole for the wire going through, I just fucking copied that with a dot so I know where to start on this side. And now we'll just do the same thing on that side there and be pretty well set. Then I can pull both of them out. Well, that one don't have to come out. I just need to drill that on ground. But then I can wire those up and they will all do the same thing. Alright, so now both of those are done. Now I gotta pull them out and then wire that up. And then we'll have 4 turn signals and running lights. Alright, boys, so just again for the guys that are gonna go this route or interested, so these are from the side marker light to the green being the car. I just crimped those together. I wouldn't mind doing a disconnect. I should have did it now, but it's fine for now. If I ever have an issue, or I'll change that up at some point. Bub, will you get me a beer, please? This guy will just go into here. Same thing, there's the negative from the light. Here's the other Christmas color. That'll just go in there. and then that thing will just bolt right in. So yeah, I just figured I'd show you guys that real quick. Yeah, let's get it going. Sick. Well, boys, I'm extremely happy with how this turned out. Went pretty easily. Once I somehow fucked something up that actually made it work. I don't know what the deal was before, but this is what I was trying to do the whole time, and yeah, it works. So super happy with it. I'll go ahead and show you guys it all fucking works. 10 out of 10 would recommend if you're building a cart to do it this kind of way here, but if this ain't what floats your boat, that's okay. So right side, got that nice side marker. Nobody can say shit. Does the same thing for running. Left, already showed you this, but show it again. Looks the tits. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty happy with it. Alright, so anyways, guys, I am extremely, I keep finding myself looking the wrong way because I got the phone sideways. Anyways, guys, I am extremely happy with how that turned out. It was definitely worth it. I didn't have a tape measure the whole time, so I was literally eyeballing. But hey, I mean, it speaks for itself. It didn't turn out the exact way I want it, I guess, but it turned out best case possible. At the end of the day, it is a death cart, and you got to, you obviously have to make your own modifications. None of it's going to be perfect. My whole front end's bent up, so, like, things just aren't, like, that's just something you have to accept when you're building a death cart. Most likely, you're building it out of a car that was wrecked at some point, and so you're going to have to work around that stuff, and you got to remember that it's never going to be perfect. And at the end of the day, as well, it's a drift car. Most likely, you're building it to probably drift around. So it's probably going to get smashed up anyways. I hope not. I've got a lot of hours into this thing, and it ain't even finished yet. But yeah, you just got to remember when you're building one of these things, like, nothing's going to match up perfectly right. And anybody that's critiquing it or staring at something hard enough to notice it, I'm just going to tell them, what, you want to take a fucking picture, dude? I mean, just fucking look at the car, dude. It is what it is, I mean, it's essentially like screwing something into a John boat. Like, it's years of people screwing with shit, and then now I've cut it down to bare minimal, and you can see where damages have been and all that. But I'm super happy with how this video went. I'm glad that this part of the video is under the bridge, so to speak. I honestly haven't wanted to. I've honestly been kind of lazy on this part. I didn't want to mess with it, but I'm so glad I did. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, maybe help me out. Hit the like button, or maybe hit the subscribe button. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.